Hey everyone, welcome to Running Retro. So, today we are going to be finishing up Castlevania Symphony of the Night and show you guys how to beat this game for the OmegaAce challenge. If you're a little intimidated by some of the other Castlevanias and you just want to get a completion in, this is to show you a good, relatively fast, and really easy way to just rip through the game. So we're going to pick up right where we left off last time. And the first half of this game you're pretty much in for. Like, you're going to play this as a normal Castlevania game. Because it's got a leveling system, it is a lot easier. It's a lot easier than most Castlevania games. We are actually going to equip our other hand with a library card because we want to go back to the library. There are a few things that we missed last time, and we're going to be doing a lot of just catch up on this one. I am going to equip nothing because I don't actually have a shield. We might, go grab a couple other items, but I don't think we're gonna need to. We'll see. Time will definitely tell. Time will definitely tell. If you guys didn't know, dashing like that is a lot faster than walking. Just dodging backwards. You can actually get faster movement if you alternate between that and the shield, but there's no need. I mean, you know, that you're getting into speedrun territory, and you don't need to worry about those inputs. They're not the most precise, but they're precise enough to, you know, to frustrate you sometimes. I'd just like to point out that we were actually already swinging when we landed, and he still hit us. So those flea men, just give them a lot of respect. The armored flea men are one of the rougher enemies in this game, believe it or not. You have to be right up against that grate. Alright. Now we're good. We got a lot of stuff to collect now. A lot of stuff to collect now. We are going to try and farm one other shield, just to show you guys some neat stuff. It is not necessary to get, but it could save your life, and it could, if you're in a really... There's some positions where it's just everything you ever wanted. Some positions. Don't know why I was thinking I could just hop on through that, but... Alright, we are going to buy one more library card. I always like to have two because I always forget to buy one at some point.
What can I do for you? I'm interested in this.
And it really sucks when you need a library card and you don't have one.
Thank you.
What? How much money do we have? Not much. I don't think there's anything we could buy. I was debating on a... we could get a Ring of Pails. It would give us a little bit of a boost, but not a ton. Actually, the metal would do more. Yeah, we'll pick up a Ring of Pails.
Farewell for now.
Sure. And then probably a bloodstone. Probably a bloodstone since I am using Dark Metamorphosis occasionally. Alright, let's go do some cleanup now. This is the fun part. The game is about to open up a lot. Rare drop, actually. I believe that's the rare drop for them. Pretty sure. I'm trying to remember what their rare drop is. So I have written a couple item guides for this game, and actually I'm gonna go through. I've been kind of thinking about this. I'm actually gonna do a full guide on Symphony of the Night for equipment, and I'll let you all know when that's happening and what it's gonna be, but. I was thinking about a couple things and just realized that, you know, there are a few things in here that people don't really talk about, they don't really show, and yeah, it's kind of frustrating. That's gonna take me a while though, obviously, because that's no small undertaking. But so we are going to farm the oops, wrong one. There we go. We are going to farm these big skulls for a second. We want a bone shield, is what we want. That's what we're looking for. There's our fire. Shit. Wow, I was actually trying to avoid him, but we're gonna get visited by a cat. Hi, Penelope. Okay, nothing. That's a little sad. I was hoping for something. Oh, we get that, huh? Alright, we can get lucky with the drops. If you guys knew how long I've spent, like, farming certain drops in this game, and then just getting them there out of the blue, is kind of funny. There's our ice mail, shaman shield. It gives us a shield. It's not a great shield, but it's a shield. Hey, come here, buddy. I want to have a conversation with you. Conversation with you at the end of my sword. Woo! Hey, he dropped $1. He dropped $1. Thank goodness we didn't need that at all. Like, at all. Alright. Well, so be it. That's not horrible. I do want to prioritize getting one thing right now over everything else. Because it's so good. It's so good. I have trouble remembering, as you all may recall. I have trouble remembering exactly where some of this stuff is. As far as that's like that's part of the point here. Is to show you guys like exactly where these items are, because it is easy to forget where these are. There's no if and or but about it. Like this game is amazing, but there's a ton of stuff in it, and if it's not something you just played through, then yeah, there's no shame in There's no shame at all in not remembering where items are. So if you're coming back to this, you're like, man, I know there was something here, but I just can't remember what. Ghost card should be here. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's not the one we're going for. We're going for Ulrich's quarters, but I'm getting sidetracked. Because, you know, it's me. I always get sidetracked. Actually, we are going to... Flea men are irritating no matter what form they're in. Well, that's not true. They're not irritating if you are in form of mist with poison mist. Then they're not irritating. Alright. We'll get the power of mist, which won't do that much for us. Not in this playthrough, but it takes too much magic. I don't think there's anything there we can get. I mean, that is the leap stone, but... They do make a nice squawk when you hit them with a large sword, though. We shouldn't yet. No, we shouldn't. I'm gonna be disciplined here. And there's a reason for this. We want the sword familiar. And we want the sword familiar because it's the best familiar by a mile. So that's just one of those things of... It's worth you taking the time to get this familiar. And we also need to go to Ulrich's quarters, which are going to be up there. First things first. This also kind of gives you your first fast travel in that move. So you can... You can figure out how to do that. That's not difficult to do. We have gone here. Yeah, I think I went one room too far. And I remember this being here. I always had trouble finding it. It's just one of those things. So don't feel bad if you're like, where in the world is this? Because it doesn't make sense where it is. I like the fact that this is in Rondo and then it's here. This sword. Even though it can stun lock you in the most irritating of ways, it's still a cool enemy. Yeah, that's not it. That is not it. I'm pretty sure it's here, and I'm pretty sure it's in this upper corner here, I think. So, what we're looking for is the sword familiar. And it's in a hidden wall, and I can never remember exactly where the hidden wall is. So, we're going to go... You need a weapon that can hit above itself. No. That was not what I was doing. And the sword... It should be in the on the left, not on the right. I had thought it was right here. I'm still not convinced it's not, by the way. The shield rod should hit slightly above itself, too. But... sick. I know for a fact the Morning Star will hit. That's not it. I know that's not it. Okay, there we go. We're gonna just check through this area because I know for a fact that it is here. And I know for a fact we've also passed it. Somewhere here. And it is something that you want. So you can learn from my pain. Yep. No, not there. I know it's not up here, but we'll just continue on. We'll continue progression for the moment, and then we will inevitably come back to that. Just in case I've forgotten something. Something. It gets me every single time I play the game. I don't know what it is about that thing, but it gets me every single time. What do we want? Guess we could do that. Actually, there we go. We did get a shield, actually, so we can equip a shield now that I'm thinking about it. At least we'll have some ability with the, I think the Herald shield is... No, I want the Shaman shield. Okay. Yeah. Lots of resistances. There's your S-Stock. Alrighty. That's just our straight across. If you want an iron ball, there you go. That's all you ever wanted. You now have it. Yeah, and here's all rock. We probably should have hit the save point before we did this, but... as I remember, he's not that bad. And the only reason I wanted to, the only reason I actually wanted to get, the sword familiar was so that he would, level on this boss fight. This guy hits a lot. He's actually kind of hard to hit when he's in this form. And that's the thing is, you're gonna find that some of these guys are going to be really easy, and some of these guys are going to give you a challenge. And that's actually one of the things that I like about this game, is that it's a really good game, and it's also has a nice mix of challenge that you can mitigate relatively easily. Like, if you want to play, if you want a challenge, you can play this game and make it hard. You can make it really hard. But you can also go through it and, you know, pick some stuff up, let some other stuff just be, and you don't go into anything with any power and any oomph, and it's just all on your skill. There we go. So, in order to do this, though, you do need all the secrets. Well, not all of the secrets, but a good number of them. That form of movement is actually one of my favorites. I should probably be using it instead of the slide, but and then I believe we want to go down here too. Yeah, nice. Cloth tunic. I think we'd already gotten a cloth tunic. Pretty sure. This is where it is. Yeah. Alright. Actually, we want that. We want that for a different reason. Yeah. Nope, that's the... No. Yeah. There we go. I knew it was here somewhere. This is the sword familiar. I always think it's in the first part of the marble gallery, and it's not. It's in the second part. And that's why I always miss it. Alright. We should be connecting here. Yep. Good. Very good. Boom, shakalaka. Alright, now we've got our connecting point. We'll go on back through here. And the funny thing is, so just to point this out, this is the only other area that looks like this. So it's really easy to forget that there's a one-panel room that looks like the other section of the marble gallery. Like that, it's yeah, it's not easy. It's not difficult to make that mistake. We are definitely going to go in here. And we are also going to actually turn on the sword card. Woo! Garnets! Doesn't do squat for us. Note the guy walking in the background. I love the little details of this game. Like, if you look behind us in the cell there's a guy just hanging out. It's so good. So good. Alright, so we are going to go back to the center of the map. That is going to be our next stop. Right. Fortunately, getting to the center of the map from here is super easy, so there is that. Like that's really nice. And then again, we have this awesome movement ability now, so I'm gonna go down here and I am gonna beat up these skellies because I hate the skellarangs. in that first area, they're not bad now, but in that first area, they're kind of rough. They can really troll you a lot, and they're really frustrating. Go up the middle here. Yes. Now, for some reason, I suck at using the gravity boots, and I don't know why. It just down up jump is too hard for me, guys. What can I say? I'm a scrub. I really don't know what it is. I can do it if I double jump first. By the way, to open that, you just need the stopwatch. And I don't remember what the a la carte shield does with... I don't know what the a la carte shield does with the shield rod. I can't remember. I think nothing. But I can't remember. Alright, so we are going to... I'm just double checking where we are. We're going to go down and fight... I'm going to try and just take care of this corner of the castle. We do want to go back to the very beginning of the game, too, the entrance hallway. And this is not a bad way to do that as well. We can kind of make a big loop here. Kinda. Alright. We will save, not because I'm afraid of dying here, but because, because for some reason, this game is that I've got that audio glitch, and I've got and it's also freezing and locking up. So if you see things different, like slightly different, it's because my game locked, and I don't know why. I'm working on that, but it was more important to make this for you guys than it was to worry about that. By a long shot. Woo! It's purple. It's super purple. Said, we're not doing this for story. We're gonna skip over that. I want people to... I mean, you know, you're obviously going to see things in the game, but... You know, I don't actually know how you're supposed to dodge that. Like... by the way, that's me accidentally hitting down forward, like fireball motion. And she's also easy. You know, I was thinking that wouldn't actually happen. Oh well. Nope, we're not learning anything. Nope, you guys gotta play it yourself. Go play this game. If you haven't especially. If you have, do it anyway. Like, come on. This game rocks. This game rocks. You need to go play it. Alright, so we're gonna need to go into two places here. The problem with what we need to do is we need to go in very, very, very different directions. And I can never decide what's the faster and more efficient way to do it. I kind of feel like we should go take care of the entrance hallway first. Yeah, I think we should go take care of the entrance hallway first. because we can come back and go... We're going to have to go out of our way, and I think I want a library card out once we've done it. So... we're going to have to go a long way down into the catacombs. Did I get what was down here? I may not have. I don't think I have, actually. And the sword familiar just becomes busted super fast. I guess I did. Alright, well, whatever. That's fine. We can get out of here pretty quick. I think when you equip the shield rod and the Alucard shield, and you try and use the shield rod, Alucard just gets confused. That's right, we farmed Ice Brand here. Yep. Speaking of which, let's go back to that. Yeah, let's go back to that. There's no reason not to right now, and it does do more damage, just a little bit faster. Just a hair. I think its attack power is like 5 higher or something? Maybe more than that. Maybe I'm not giving credit for how beefy Ice Brand actually is. I'll take a barrel to the face, that's fine. Yeah, because we want to go down there, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. I'm going to exhaust a few things first. Secret boots. The secret boots make you stand exactly 1 pixel tall. Taller, sorry. If you're wondering what they do, that's what they do. You know, this one might actually be hard for us to get to. Yeah, that audio glitch. No clue, guys. No clue. No idea why that's happening. It shouldn't be happening. There's nothing wrong with my system. Yeah. I have an idea why it's happening, but it makes me very unhappy with the company, and I'll talk about that at some other point. I failed at that one, didn't I? This room's always a little terrifying. These guys are actually... they do a lot of damage, and I think even now, even with where we are, they're gonna do quite a bit of damage. I think that's a save point? Yeah, it's a save point. We'll get what's up here. Yeah, we'll get what's up here. And then we'll come back and pick up that save. Thank you. The Holy Mail. I mean, these are free pickups, right? So, you know, if you wanna go through and beef yourself up a little bit if you're having trouble, then here's some ways to do it. Oh man, that Alucard mail sucks. I don't think we have anything that ties the walk armor. The walk armor is just so good for so much of the game. I'm actually a little sad about that. Like, I think the walk armor is probably a bad inclusion as early as you get it. Because you've probably noticed, like, I'm only taking 1 damage from everything. So not only am I just taking no damage effectively, but yeah, it's I don't know. It just does too much. It just does too much. It absorbs too much. That's one of those things that when I was saying that you could choose not to get some things, the walk armor is one of the specific items you could just choose not to use. And that's the other good movement tech. I think... I don't remember what's in these. That's a cross. That's a bunch of money. And that's hearts? Okay. And this is just fun. How is that ever a bad time, right? Like, that's just always a good time. Alright. We do need to actually be in the next room, though. In the previous room. We need to go back through here. So, I always do that. I don't know why I always do that. Alright. Now, we're gonna go down. Yeah, we... Oh, come on. That was intentional, and we just got tagged. Oh well. It does not matter at all. I do not know why I have so much trouble with double jumping in this game, or super jumping in this game. There's just something about it. It doesn't... I don't know. I must be hitting some input. I've done that ever since. I've never been able to do it reliably. Like, you will see me use Form of Mist and Form of Bat way more than most people will. Just because I have trouble with the double jump mechanic. Which is, like, it feels bad to admit that, but it's true. I just realized we lost our cat. I wonder why we lost our cat. Our cat didn't love us. Yeah. Also don't care. Don't care about any of those items either. All we care about is getting down here. Actually, we do want to pick up that save. Hi, Pepper. Yeah. Fine. Cats are goobers. She came in, she acted all sweet, and then I went to pick her up to pet her because that's obviously what she wants. So the other place we could get a bone shield is from these, from the bone arc itself, and that's actually the best place to farm it. Oh, now, see, now she's in our lap. Now she wants the love. Yeah, this is the best way to farm it, if you want to do that. What you doing? Come here. Alright, so we want to go straight across. Of course, the tip of my knee. No, not the lap. The lap is too easy. Alright, here we go. And this, what, no, actually, you know what? We probably could use Form of Mist, but I always forget to do so. I don't know if you actually can. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you have to be able to. You probably take too much damage, though. I mean, you have to have Power of Mist to do that. I guess there's an argument for farming that one instead, but... And we really would like to get a bone shield. But I think it would take us a while to farm it. It's kind of a rare drop. And there's no set place with it. And there we go. That's all you came in here for, guys. That's all you came in here for. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Maybe. Come on, drop one. Nope, okay. Yeah, we got a pork bun. Man, I could always do it on a flat. I don't know why. Hi, Pepper. Alright. So... now we've got all that nonsense. We're definitely going to equip the Spike Breaker. The armor is almost as good at this point as the walk armor. And this is way more helpful. So we just came here for the Spike Breaker, guys. That's it. We're done with this area permanently now. The sword familiar is so dumb, but it's so much fun. And you can do a lot of really cool glitches and tricks too with it. That's my favorite thing, is it's really easy to do tricks and glitches with the sword familiar. You have to get, I think you have to get it to level 75 before you can. But when you get the ability to wield the sword familiar, at a certain point it will actually become a physical wieldable weapon once you level it up enough. And yeah, it becomes absolutely silly. You can actually do really cool things like reset the map with the... if you're in a save point and you save and do the sword familiar spell at the same time, then you can actually reset the map so that you get more armor out of the walk armor, because the walk armor doesn't register the fact that the map has been reset. It doesn't register the amount of revealed map. It registers basically every time you reveal a section of map, the walk armor's armor rating goes up. So when you reset the entire map and you rediscover it, it still triggers the coding for the armor going up. And you can get the walk armor to be absolutely busted in a really fun way. In a really, really fun way. I feel like... oh, no. I'm just imagining things. I forgot about that. We do need to go into the clock tower. Is that what that is? I think so. I'm just looking. I'm planning out our next couple steps a little bit here before we do them. I think that's going to be the easiest path. I'm trying to figure out the most straightforward and the easiest path here. We are playing this, as always, a little off the cuff. That's just my style, guys. Though I'm assuming if you're watching that you kind of like that. I mean, I do have a couple notes. I always plan things out a little bit, but I really like that feel of watching a streamer play the game. But, you know, if somebody... you can watch somebody play the game perfectly all you want. You know, there's lots of speed runs. There's lots of info like that for perfect playthroughs. But there's really not that much in the way of just, you know, off-the-cuff playthroughs. Just picking up the game, playing it, and even one that you know, but you haven't played for a while. How many people just pick it up and go? Like a lot of people are doing stuff that it's really planned out and they really know it ahead of time. That's one of the great things about our community too, is they're very into playing games just for playing the games, and they don't have to be the best at them. But you know, many people in our community are genuinely very, very good at a lot of these games too. That's what makes the people here so special. Is they're welcoming, they're really cool people. They're not afraid to just be incredibly awesome or mediocre or even poor at a game. Like, it doesn't matter. The point is, we just all like to play them. That's pretty cool. That's pretty freaking cool. Hi, Maria. Bye, Maria. Silver ring. I did this in a slightly suboptimal way here, I think. Actually, I want to go to the map. That's what I keep trying to do. I keep failing somehow. How do I fail to open a map? That's pretty bad. So I think the fastest way is just to drop all the way down. Unfortunately. I'm not the biggest fan of this section of map. I've never been the biggest fan of this section of map. I don't know why. It's just kind of... I've always found it to be sort of tedious. And we just want to go straight across. It's a real pity that there's not a faster way to do this with Wolf, but... Like, this is one of those areas that it would have been nice to, It would have been nice to be able to, just sprint with the Wolf. And I think there's one section here where we can, but... It just remains one of those things that it's kind of more of a pain than it is anything else to do. And here we are back at Old Rox's quarters. And there we are, just leaving him behind. Well, leaving the swordsman layer there. Behind our dust. Wrecking belated vengeance on all of them again. Okay. Gotta equip both the rings. Come back here. Listen to the old Bellarooni's chime. That was interesting. All right. Down we go. And we'll skip the dialogue again. Need the holy glasses. Now we can equip whatever we want in our offhand. Doesn't matter. We had what? Bloodstone, Ring of Pails, I think. Yeah. Alright, guys. We're getting there. We are getting there. So now, we need a teleport room. We could actually do this... yeah, we're actually going to do this in a much easier way. So we are going to grab the library card. Port back to the library. That's all you need. You just need the holy glasses. So once you've got those... Then we can put on the night shield for a change. Why not? Rawr, I am a knight. I'm not a knight, I am a knight. I am not a knight, I am a knight. That's it. Alright, that's all I got. This is the other area where this is just awesome. Even if it does lag everything. Come on. It's awesome. But it does make the movement a lot faster. Like, there's no question about that. It does make the movement a lot faster. So you should do it. Like, there's no question about that. You should do that. We do actually want to take the elevator up. Now, as I remember, the next section, you don't have to wear the holy glasses, but good luck. Good luck if you don't. Alright, I think that takes us right to where we want to be, right? Yeah. It abso-freaking-lutely does. What? Which cat? Oh, hi, Penelope. Yeah, so I have an original Xbox, but it caught fire, basically. So, I have two. One is the working one behind me, but well, I don't know. But I plugged the other one in, and it threw the breaker, the internal breaker of the Xbox. It threw the external breaker on a power supply, and it caught fire. Special. Forget what the platinum mail is. It still goes down. Yeah, we don't need the spike breaker anymore. Alright, and we do need to equip the holy glasses. Alright, here we go. You guys ready? This is where it's gonna get fun. Blah, 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 blah. Do not fight Richter. Just... hit. There we go. Okay. Yep. Just hit that orb. Do not kill Richter. You will end the game. Although technically, I guess if you wanted the easiest challenge, but that's not really beating the game. That doesn't count. Doesn't count. If you want to beat Symphony of the Night, unless you just never knew about that and now you know, you can't take that. You can't take that route out. You gotta go the distance here, guys. Gotta go the distance. I'm sure Omega would take it, but I think he'd be a little sad. I think he'd be just a little sad. So yes, this is the upside down castle. You know what? We might actually take the holy water there. Never mind. I guess we're not. Changed my mind just a little bit too late there, guys. We will go down here, and so everything powers up dramatically, and everything gets to be a lot better. Like, if you can't tell just from how fast they give you life ups and all that stuff, yes, Royal Cloak. Oh, yes. I'm just going for stats. I'm not going for looks. Although I do like the Royal Cloak. I think it does look good. And a bastard sword. Are they saying something about us? I think they're saying something about us. You know, I'm not so sure that that was actually a good example. Alright. We are going to go up here. We'll get our lightning mail. We'll pick up our teleport roam, even though we can't use it. At least we've got it. Like, there's no reason not to. There it is. Don't we feel special? Okay. And now we can continue on our merry way. I don't remember what's in this room. Oh, sweet. It is a library card. Okay, yeah. I remember a lot of things, but not what's there. So we are going for a beeline for the catacombs. And we're going to take the hard way. Just like to point out how much more damage we're taking here suddenly. I never knew you could get behind it and not get hit by that wing buffet. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we could try and go do a couple things, but we're just not going to. We're just gonna try and sprint for the end here. They do expect you to use all of your movement, too. So if you thought you were going to get away without doing any of that stuff, nope. You are going to have to. And those bombs do hurt, so don't get hit by them. I always like the fact that the bat, the bat familiar takes on... No, okay. I couldn't remember what those script there. I love how the bat familiar takes on the wing color of whatever cloak you've got. I always thought that was really cool. Sure, that was... Also want to just go in here because reasons. These areas can be painful, and if you ever want to actually farm these guys, this is the spot to do it. For sure, this is the spot to farm these guys. They because you don't even have to leave the room. You just have to go to the corners, and he respawns. And these guys drop one of the coolest swords in the game. So like you definitely can farm this, and it's worth your time. It's easily worth your time. It's gonna take a while though. It's not a common drop, but it's one of the places. Other than the Chrysogrim, which if you want to make this game super easy, then go get the Chrysogrim. But you know what? You know, I've been hitting the button to go into Form of Mist this entire time, and managed to successfully miss it every single time. And that's why Power of Mist is good. Alright. We do not have the stone armor equipped right now, so we will get stoned if we get hit by these Medusa heads. And this is the other reason to get Power of Mist. If you're concerned about just getting through the game, get the Power of Mist. It will treat you well. It will treat you very well. We'll get this. This is like one of the best helms in the game, so it's also really, really easy to get. Look at that, 53 defense. Yeah, no, that's just sweet. You definitely want to pick that up. As I said, guys, just remember, there's no shame in picking items up in this game. And powering yourself up. Like, none at all. You want to. It's here for a reason. All this stuff is here for a reason. For you to use. Now, there are a couple routes I could go here, and I don't like all of them for... I don't like any of them for speed. So, this is not the easiest thing in the world to get, but it's just so worth it that we will actually pick up the... We will pick up the teleport room here because it's a teleport room. Like, there's absolutely zero reason not to pick up teleport rooms when you see them. We will have to come through here and beat the different pieces of Dracula. This area is more just like, if you miss one, it can get kind of aggravating. And those skeletons do a lot of damage. Now, you can use them to soul steal off of. No. No, that's just Dark Metamorphosis. I'm no good at Soul Steal anymore. I used to be good at it. I can't really do it anymore. Not on command, at least. You go away now, because you irritate me. Alright. Coming up here is something that you need to be very, very wary of. The Nova Skeletons hit like an absolute truck. They might actually be strong enough right now to one-shot us. Not 100% positive of that, but I'm pretty sure. There we go. That's a nice little life max. We will also come back in here and we will go get this save point because, as I said, I've been having trouble with the game freezing a bit, and I just don't want to waste any of our time. We are intentionally avoiding that fight. We will come back to it. And that's why the teleport's going to become important. Because we are essentially going to have to map clear. Not 100%, but we're going to have to do a solid bit of map exploration in order to actually get to Dracula. I'm gonna twerk. There we go. Not sure I've ever actually gone to Dracula too early. Interesting. Let's not say we didn't. Let's not and say we didn't. Oh, yay, old Marble Gallery. So I think Olrox's Quarters is considered part of the Marble Gallery. I called it the Marble Gallery earlier. I think it still is. But I might be wrong on that. Right. Those Jack of Bones are in the most awkward spot, obviously. Get through here. Okay, those hurt a lot, and I mean a lot. So don't get hit by them. Do not get hit by them. Probably gonna be the single most damaging thing you see at this point in the game. The Nova Skeletons might hit, yeah. The Nova Skeletons get hit harder, but... Ugh. Alright. Almost there. We are almost there. We gotta make this climb. We gotta make this climb and then we're good. The room where the succubus is not worth going to unless you want more percentage on your walk armor. It's just a bunch of peanuts, I think. It's either $1 coins or it's peanuts. As I said, after I get that first jump, I'm fine, but it's that first jump. Now, if you got lucky and you got a more Asamana drop earlier, coming up as the best place to farm, to power it up. But we'll get to that in a moment. I hate that guy. Thank you. Thank you, Sword Familiar. You go away. Jewel Knuckles are really good. I can't remember exactly what the Jewel Knuckles do. This part can kind of suck. So you're going to deal with massive lag, obviously. But you can just mist right on through this. And again, I showed off the location of the poison of the mist for a reason. That area is rough. You will take a lot of damage your first time through it. These guys by themselves are not bad at all. It's just that combination. Trying to get to that as fast as possible. This will actually be nice for the rest of the hallway, just because it hits such a large area. The Yosefune Katana rocks. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game, actually. Where is it? Where's the... I can never remember... So there's a way to... I don't remember ever how in the world you actually sort the weapons. And I did it earlier. There we go. Okay. Alright, now we can find the Yosefune Katana relatively easily. Or not. That was the other option. No, we just... Where's the Yosefune Katana? There we go. That took way too long, didn't it? So, the reason this thing's awesome is because you get that. Which is just really, really useful. I don't know why I turned into a bat. I think that should get us there? Yeah, okay. Okay. We're not going to use it for very long. It just does a lot more damage than Ice Brand. And it'll make these Jack-o'-bones a lot easier. I do like Yosefune Katana. Forget the one I really like. Go down there if you want to level up your Murasama. The cave trolls are a good place to farm money. They drop a lot. And there's also that. They also drop some really good weapons. I think they drop some good weapons. And that's why that thing rocks. The hit radius on it is just dumb. Does a lot of damage too, I might add. Like, look at that. 100, I mean, it's 64 there. And, yeah, they drop 2,000 gold apiece. Yeah, cool. That's why that rocks. I knew they dropped something pretty solid. Okay. Here's our Alucard shield. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. Put on your shield rod. Put on your shield rod. And then equip your Alucard shield. Hit the both buttons at the attack. There we go. Alright. Don't hold your shield out all the time. There's no need to. Just use your shield like an attack for these sections. You will be invulnerable, deal pretty much max damage, and heal on every hit. Now, we can play the game. Okay, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go down here because we're gonna pick up the teleport here, and we're gonna pick up the teleport in the catacombs too. So, the way the shield rod actually works, I mean, the way this actually works is it is time-based. So, the longer you have it out, the more it uses. So, or rather, you can have it out for a total of 8 seconds, I think it is. I think it's 8 seconds. Pretty sure. And that's what I meant about the Nova Skeletons doing a ton of damage. pick up our teleport room. There it is. Looky, looky. There's just no reason not to renew it. You do actually have to hit things with the shield. Alright. We've got this teleport room. Now we can go downstairs. Come on. Come on, Alucard. You can do it. You can do it, buddy. You see what I mean, though, about me just not being good at that? I don't know what it is, but... Shield for the win, guys. Shield for the win. And we'll show you the ultimate cheese, too, here in a second. We've gone this far. We might as well go the rest of the way, right? Anyone playing this game knows what I'm talking about, I think. The big boy. The big boy. The Alucard shield is also a really good way to farm items. So if you're actually going for item completion, there are some genuine reasons to use this, other than just simplifying the game because you want to beat it. But you'll note it does take a lot of magic. It doesn't matter, but it does take a lot of magic. See, that's how many hit points those girls have. They just have so many, it's ridiculous. We actually do need to go... Yeah, I screwed up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. Look at that, 2 platinum medals, no trying. And that's what I mean about, like, you know... You don't need to try with it, but it's just, yeah. It's just, it is fun. It is fun, and... You should definitely get it. I couldn't remember whether I had any left, actually. We are going to recharge here. Because I've been using it a lot. What a twerp that guy is. There is a power of Sire around here too, but you don't really need it. Power of Sire Duplicator is the other way to do it, but you would have had to have already beaten the game, and this is not written for somebody who's already beaten this game. Or recorded, I guess. You were a very cool person for having played and beaten this game, but that is, not what I was thinking. Actually, you know what? I forgot that this is a thing. I forget about Power of Wolf a lot, because you almost never use it, but man, is it the right thing when it's the right thing. It simplified that roam by a lot. We do want the Mana Prism. Obviously, we're starting to take a bit of a hit to our mana, just because this is very mana intensive. You shouldn't have any trouble with it just because there are enough save points in this game that if you start to get really tight on it, just go save. That doppelganger is super obnoxious. Doppelganger is always annoying. You'll notice we just held the shield out. Our shield is a permanent source of DPS, and it just never hit him. Like, yeah, he can be a real troll. Basically, he can't be cornered, and it makes sense. Like the devs knew what they were doing. It's not cheesy or bad, but it is sort of obnoxious. This, by the way, is where you want to level up the Asakura. I was at the Murasama. I just can't remember what's over here. The Dark Blade. I can only ever get that one way. Not a bad place to level up either, I might add. Alright, enough of that nonsense. Enough of that nonsense. So now, guys, all we're doing is just going around and finding all the bosses and beating them. So the rest of this playthrough is you have seen what needs to be done. You can do it now. Like, you're absolutely enabled to just go wreck everything. Now we've got to complete this for Omega's challenge, so we've got our completion for his challenge. So that's all we are doing from here on out, is we are just going for completion, and I'm a bit of a completionist, so I'm going to be going a little bit out of my way for a couple items. I'm gonna get lost, inevitably, as usual. You know, all the normal stuff you've come to expect from running retro. All the stuff. Yep, it's boss time. I mean, keep in mind also, the Alucard shield has an obscene amount of defense, too. Like, it's also the best shield in the game. Like, not only is it busted with the shield rod, but it's also just a great shield. Alright, guys, so, boss time. So let's refresh there, and take him to task. So, here's Death. That's Form 1. That's Form 2. That was what, like 3 seconds? If that doesn't illustrate, nothing will. Busted. Let's get our little demon here.
I'm ready to serve, Master.
That's wonderful. Push the frickin' button. He's not very smart. A button. Why don't I push it? Anytime now, guy. Anytime now. Come on. Come on. Oh, for heaven's sake, come on. He should go down there and press this button any day now. He can be super finicky too about seeing buttons. We may need to rezone him. There we go.
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
Yeah, he's a twerp. I forgot you actually got healed just for blocking stuff. It's just a T set up there, guys. I'm just showing you that it exists. There's literally zero reason to go up there and get it. It's just another thing if you're trying to get completion. We're gonna do this just to save ourselves some time. Just to save ourselves some time. Though I don't like doing that too much because our mana is a valuable resource. Especially since we're using it for the shield rod. And there's the Alucard sword. So if you are wanting to have some fun with the game and not break the game in half, but actually have, you know, an interactive playthrough, just go get the Alucard shield, the Alucard mail, and the Alucard sword. Just go back to the equipment you had at the start of the game. And you'll have a lot of fun. Like, it's a really good time. Get our teleport point. And pop up here. Shiitake mushroom. Utterly useless. Let's get another one. It's not utterly useless, but it's close enough. I'm sorry, green tea, not a tea set. A green tea. Too much Slay the Spire there, I think. Alright. And here is where it gets fun, guys. We're going for the gold. We're going for the gold. You do have to go in here. And you do have to fight a couple enemies in here. You do not have to fight all of the enemies we're gonna fight. But as long as we're here, why not? We will actually save there. As I said, for some reason I am having a problem with this game locking up. So I am saving a little bit extra just to make sure if it does lock up that the cat circlet here actually will protect you from the cats that the witches will throw at you. And the witches also have some really, really good items. If you want to do a magic build in this game, and yes, that is viable. If you want to do a magic game in a magic build in this, then the witches are one of the places you're going to want to go. the frozen shades as well. And those witches also hurt, if you didn't notice. So, be warned. Spike Breaker, because I'm just trying to avoid using as much of my mana as I can. They're sicking their cats on me. And as I said, there is another form of the shield rod. There is another form of the shield rod. It's called Mormagul. But it is a rare drop. And probably not worth it. Fine. We'll do it that way. We're gonna run out here. Right near the end, if I had to guess. Oh, no. Well, we did, but we got lucky because we got it just in time. Red bean bun. The witches are not an easy enemy either necessarily. They can do a lot of damage. They can do a lot of damage. And also, like, we were wearing the spike armor, which doesn't give us that much protection. So, yeah. Those are things to definitely think about. Meow. Yeah, that guy is mean because of what you just saw. And the Alucard shield is awesome because of what you just saw again, too. Oh, yay, old blood skeleton. We should do that again because of how much we just used. And that's really all the strategy that, you know, you're going to employ here. God, I hate those guys. I don't even remember what their drops are. They're not bad if you're using something like the Chrysogrim. But nothing's bad if you're using the Chrysogrim, to be fair. There's our Necklace of J. Actually, I think we will equip that. Yeah, we will. I think the Necklace of J and the Ring of Pails might have been my preferred endgame equipment, if I remember correctly. See, it's been a bit. The other thing is you can utilize the iframes there. We'll go in here just to pick this up, get our diamond. Sword Familiar can also do a glitch to wrap around items, item numbers, so that you can get infinite gold, basically, because you can get infinite gems. And all this stuff is you know, really easy to do. That's actually a problem with it. Alright. Hardest boss in the game. And he is. Don't get me wrong. It's only because I'm invincible that was easy. But if you want a challenge, come down here and fight Galamov. You'll note that was a life up, not an artifact, because you do not have to fight him. At all. 100% optional. But it does give us a really cool item, so... Now, we are poisonous when we're in gas form. So if you wanted to make traversal even easier, there you go. But once you beat... I mean, if you can get to the point where you can beat Galamov, the rest of the game is a joke. Like, that's... But then again, once you get the Alucard shield and the shield rod and you choose to use it, the game becomes a little bit of a joke. But that's okay. Like, it's still fun to play the game, and it's still fun to experience the game. I always farmed Chrysograms when I was doing 100%, but the more I'm thinking about it, it actually might be a better idea to just get the Alucard shield and use it to farm rare items. Interesting. There are just more places where you can sneak onto the screen and or not get hit. Fascinating. I feel like I forgot something down here, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. We have what we needed. Trying to remember where I just saw those guys, and then I realized, oh, it was when I was playing Rondo a little bit ago. That's kind of funny. Oh, yeah, an example. It's super fun. Like, that's the thing. You may be able to break this game in half, but it gets really fun when you do. And it's hard to say that about a lot of games. That, you know, games that are, games that you can just, like, become absolutely dumb overpowered in. How many of those actually can stay good games after that happens? Not that many. It's a testament to how good this really is, I think. Alright, so we are going to go finish our traversal of the castle, and then we're going to go for Dracula. Here. We're going to hit absolutely everything on our way down. It's a requirement. Wait, that was what we wanted to be. Bleh. Curse my memory. Let me go with those grapes again. If you want to farm that guy where the head sprouts out, you do need to wait for the head to sprout out. It does not register as that enemy until after that happens, so be aware of that. Alright, where are we now? We are here, and we do need to go to the Long Library, so we will go to the Long Library. The clock tower is for the birds. Actually, you know what? This will simplify my life a lot by doing this. Eyes cannot be rolled hard enough for that one. refresh our shield, and let's go. There are too many flea men through here. I don't want to mess with them. They're not fun. If they just hand us a Chrysogrim, I'm not going to complain. And I will show it off if we get one. I very, very seriously doubt we will. On average, I think it usually takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to farm my first one, usually. Somewhere in there. Hey, look, a library card. I don't know how far we are, but I don't want to run out. The enemies in this area can deal a lot of damage really, really fast. Really fast. So we need to go through here. We'll pick up our save point here. And that save point can be really key. If you don't have an easy way to get out of here, this save point can be really key to getting out of here. This area can get kind of rough for people. Alright. Alrighty. Get my vengeance. Those guys drop one of my favorite weapons to use in the game, which is a knuckle. I can't even remember what the Starlight does, to be honest with you. Let's see. Well, let's look at what it does. What does it do? Strengthens the power of the cross. Yep, don't care. Okay. That's got that. Let's get through here, and let's get back out of this area. We'll save just to replenish our energy. It doesn't really matter. We've got one more thing to pick up, and then it won't be that bad. I'm hoping, guys. It would be so awesome to get a Chrysogrim. We got a launch. But we did not get a Chrysogrim. I guess we have a couple more chances, but it's really unlikely. Interesting. Nope. That's the point where you want to farm for him. If you're gonna farm for it, that's the moment. Okay, no dice. Oh well, we tried. We tried, we failed, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, guys. Like, I actually don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend getting the Alucard Shield and the Chrysogrim. Unless you're going for a 100% playthrough, like, pick one or the other and beat the game with whichever you prefer. Getting both is overkill, and in a way it is a bit too much. It can be really fun, but yeah, I wouldn't. And that's from somebody who loves to cheese games. Like, I love cheesing games. I think it's incredibly fun to do so, but both are equally busted in a lot of ways. Oh, sweet, a gauntlet. Nice. Alright. So, now that we've done that, let's get out of here. We've beaten the catacombs, so we just want to go straight across here and take out everything else. This is another area where Poison Mist is really good. Just for ease of traversal. Because as you can see, like, this can get tedious. This hallway is long and these enemies are annoying. Don't be afraid to use that just as an attack, either. Like, just pop into it and pop out like I'm doing. You won't use much magic. I usually go through here with Poison Mist, because I just don't like this area. I find this area to be very obnoxious. The mix of enemies is just, I don't know. I don't find it to be particularly entertaining or fun. Yeah, we got a nice drop though. And it's not like it's particularly challenging. I just find it to be patience testing. Those guys right there, if you want to level up, these guys are the best place to level up. You'll level up so fast, especially when you're at a level, like if you're at where we are right now. If there's a sub-weapon you'd like, this is your place to get it. Good little trick to know. We will pick this up because we want to get into the other corner. And we will go take care of Olarox's quarters real fast as well. Why do I have so much trouble with that? If anyone can explain to me why I have so much trouble with that, I'd love to know. You know, without seeing the controller. So easy, right? Don't know if I've ever used a potion in this game. So I'm really bad about using items, and this game is no exception to that. It always locks up on the CD screens, so... Well, that's not true. It's locked up at a couple other points. So every time I go to a screen transition like that, it terrifies me. I'm so scared of it just crashing. So scared of it just crashing. Thulu! He makes his appearance, Sword of Hador. Bone Dancer? Ghost Dancer. Close enough. Close enough. Now, if you don't want the busted nature of the Chrysogrim, if you go to the stairway, then you can get the Vorpal Sword, which just swings once but doesn't break stride. And you can wield 2 of those as well. So that's a really, really, really nice little thing you can do. Get our tele point. I don't recognize the person out there. Oh well. Bye. Bye, guy. Dance all you want. Dance on. I couldn't remember whether you could pick up items or not. Obviously you can't. It was worth remembering. Alright. So we will go ahead and pick this save up. I don't think there's anything particularly useful all the way to the right here, but there may be. And there's your Alucard mail. So now you're in for a good play. If you don't want to cheese the game and you just want to you want to play it through with some level of like difficulty and challenge, that's what I would recommend, is just play through with the Alucard sword, the Alucard mail, and the Alucard shield. Like they're really good. They're really, really good. But they're also like completely accessible and they're relatively difficult to get. I mean, they're not difficult to get, but it's not the easiest thing to go get all of them. So like you'll have to do some traversal. You'll have to earn it. You'll definitely have to earn it. Is that an Xbox symbol above me? Or is it something completely inappropriate for the stream? I can't remember whether that guy... Yeah, okay, that guy is... Mummy is necessary. I couldn't remember whether he was required or not. And the answer is he is. So if you're going through this and you're using the walk armor, that's the other thing. So if you're getting the Alucard mail, shield, and sword, but that's a little bit too tough or you're having trouble, use the walk armor instead of the Alucard mail. Like that's that's just an easy slight swap. And these guys lag the game like nobody's business, by the way. They're so bad for that. It's insane. It's actually a little frustrating at points. These guys will drop a Frankenfurter for us, maybe, if we're lucky. Ah, that was almost a good dodge. Get our health. There we go. Heart refresh. Nothing we will use in this playthrough, but, you know. good to have nonetheless. Alright. And let's hope that we get through here without any pain. And we do. Okay, cool. This is another area where poison mist can be really, really useful. Sorry, guys. Super bad itch on my eyeball. We maybe should drop down and go all the way up there. In fact, I think we need to, don't we? Yeah, we need to. That's how I really... Personally, that's how I like to use Poison Mist. Is I don't like to go through the whole game and just, you know, spend the entire day in Poison Mist form wrecking things. It's fun the first few times you do it, and then that can get old really, really fast. But what I do like to use it for is rooms that are just kind of slightly irritating, like that one. And ones that I can't remember what the Black Panthers actually have something that we kind of want, but I'm not going to worry about farming them. Because we need to, we do need, to get, a boss here. This one right here. An X-boss. Yeah, okay. And then we also need to get to the Colosseum. I don't remember how. I always get confused with the Colosseum. I don't know why. I don't know why I get so the fact that it's upside down really does mess with me, because of me not being good at spatial. There we go. Sorry, our neighbor's doing something on our porch. Our neighbor's always doing something on our porch. We have really sweet neighbors, though, so that's good. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was trying to remember. I thought the Colosseum could be gotten this way, and I think it can. But we're definitely going to go back to Olrox's quarters, and that's it. The Colosseum is at Olrox. Yeah. Brain fart. Alright, so we are going to... Again, we are going to save because of just the issues I'm having with the cart and console. Not a problem with my PlayStation either, guys. I've tested that thing. It works on everything. It just seems to be something with a mod, and not the way I installed it either. I managed to confirm that too. What you gonna do? Keep playing the game. We're gonna keep playing the game. Alright, so yeah, we are exactly where we want to be. back here. I can't actually remember what the Cthulhu's drop. The Maliki. It's a Cthulhu monster. Let's not split hairs. You know what? No, we're gonna do this. He will get knocked back here. Or he won't. I was positive he was gonna get knocked back from that, but oh well. I mean, it's not that big a deal. It's better that he didn't. He took more hits. Although, he still didn't die, so it doesn't matter. And here we go. This will not last long. Not long at all. Squish. Right, yeah, that's... a pretty open-close thing there. I forget how many pieces of Dracula you actually have to get. I think you got just enough there to do that. Alright, cool. And that takes us to the next boss we want to fight. Alright. If ever there was a place you just want to use Poison Mist, this would be it. And these guys on the rollers here, on the stairs, you'll see one in a second. These guys. These guys are the guys you can drop the Vorpal Sword from. So... that slows down a little bit, doesn't it? I wonder if your mana consumption slows down with the frame rate. That's the sort of thing that sometimes doesn't happen. And it is a long stairway. Huh. Well, we'll find out. No, you can make it. Alright, that's cool. Okay. That was a thing. Now we need to go get... I think we're getting the last piece of Dracula now. Maybe we already had everything. Well, whatever. We're still gonna go get Beelzebub because why not? We're right here. There is zero reason not to. Excuse me, guys. That was fun. That was fun. That was kind of fun, I gotta admit. Yeah, he is not required. Okay, yeah, we've got everything we need. Let's go do it to it then. There's your Ring of Arcana, which would have been nice a few minutes ago, but oh well. We are actually going to go through here, but not for the obvious reason, and I don't want to face the butterflies, so we're going to do that. Alright. We'll pop up through here. I don't actually remember what's over here. Let's find out. Just as long as we're here. Oh, right. The Goddess Shield. Yeah, Goddess Shield's good too. So the other thing is too, if you're enjoying the playthrough with the Shield Rod, every shield has a unique ability. So you don't have to do the busted nonsense that you're doing right here. Like, you can also just use the Shield Rod and so farm the unique sword that has the same effects, and then don't use the Shield Rod at all. Like, I mean, don't use the Alucard shield at all. Use a different shield. The Goddess Shield's really good. The Medusa Shield's good. The Stone Shield's good. They all have their uses. Like, there's not really a bad shield. I think the only one is the Alucard shield. I'm pretty sure the Alucard shield does nothing. I think. Oh, that's Cthulhu. Sure, whatever. I think the Alucard shield does nothing. But I think that's the only one. Alright. So we are going to go here. We are going to go to the teleport room. And we are going to go beat the game. For fun. No profit. No profit in this game. Just fun. Personal edification. I think we want to go 3. The exit will be to the right. One more? Yeah. One more. That should get us there, right? The goat head? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you want to go to the goat head. We were just here. This looks familiar. I don't know if I have any, I guess I got a little juice left in my shield. I don't think I do now. Apparently I do. Alright. Okay, guys. Here we go. Yeah, we did. Okay. Boom shakalaka. Get our save point. Get our heart refresh. I mean, the heart refresh can be good, for sure, but we just don't need it. The mana prisms, if we're interested in any item, the mana prism is what we're interested in. Alright, let's charge up here. Yep, nope, I don't care about you, buddy. So there's the second to last boss. It was a hard fight. For him. That is what you call a curb stomp. I think Galamov has more hit points than Dracula. Why should I despair? I'm confused. There you go, guys. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So yeah, if you want to have fun with this game, this is a good way to do it. So kudos to Omega for doing this challenge. Here's our last submission, beating Symphony of the Night. So we did the original Contra with a 30-man code, and we did Symphony of the Night. If you guys haven't, go check out Omega. That link will be in our description. And join this contest. There's still plenty of time in the month. There's plenty of time to go beat this. So go check him out. Go do that. And play your Castlevania, play your Contra of your choice. This is just one way to do it. Thanks so much for coming and joining us. We'll see you all soon.